Right.
Come on.
Now, if. Now, if we take this literally, we can also take this literally. Adam was not deceived, but the woman being in this transgression, being deceived was in the transgression. We can take that literally and look at it this way. When we look at the sin that brought the place down. How was the woman in the transgression and the man not in the transgression if they both ate the same fruit? Huh? If they both ate the same fruit, how is the woman in transgression and not the man? Well, here's why. The woman, when she ate the fruit, first, she ate it with Satan.
That's right.
And that was adultery. And that was a transgression. But the man, when he ate the fruit, he did it with his wife. And there is no sin in doing it with your wife.
Come on.
So that's why he wasn't in the transgression. Because he did it with his wife. And she did it with somebody other than her husband. So that put her in the transgression. Are you following me?
Yes, sir.
Notwithstanding, she shall be saved in childbirth if they continue in faith and charity and holiness. So we know Paul is going back here talking about an act that relates to the power to create life and not a literally piece of fruit, because again he brings in children that she was saved by becoming the mother of all living. And we likewise be saved because of that. Any questions?
I have a question.
Yes.
You were saying that the woman was in the transgression, but the man. So did the man commit sin there?
Pardon?
Did Adam commit sin in the garden? So the woman was in the transgression.
Yes.
And the woman commit adultery. If Adam commit sin, what was Adam's sin?
We just went over some of it. We just went over some of it. They were some of the things in the works of the flesh. Can you go back there to those works of the flesh?
I'm getting there, Elder Walker.
I don't have the number.
Oh, you just got it there Friday.
Okay. Emulations, E-M-U-L-A-T-I-O-N, emulations was one of the sins that Adam committed, and it was a neuter noun. This sin was created because it means excitement of mind, fervent in the spirit, the fierceness of indignation, the envious and contentious rivalry or jealousy. When Adam was there with her, and seeing what's going on, he began to build up this jealousy and this contention. And that was the sin that he committed, one of the sins that he committed. As he began to build this resentment towards the guy that looked like he's doing a pretty good job. I don't know, but it looked like somebody's enjoying this. And he began to become contentious in it to a point of rivalry. In other words, I can do it too. I'm going to do it to show that I can do it too. In a contended state. That is one of the sins. That is one of the sins that he committed. Wrath. Adam committed committed the sin of wrath when he laid blame on the woman, that woman that you gave me. He began to go into a rage or begin to have wrath there. Anytime you argue with God, that's wrath. You ain't got never no business arguing with God. That's a sin. It's a sin. You can talk to God, you can plead with him, but you can't argue your case with God. Huh? And that is another sin that was committed by Adam. We should have gone through these here a little bit more. Strife was committed by the female. Sedition was committed by the female. Heresies was committed by the female. Envying, E-N-V-Y-I-N-G-S, was committed by by Adam, and that the envy that he showed prompted, or he prompted by envy. See, nothing that you do can be prompted by something that is bad or something that is evil. And this is what happened to Adam. She gave to her husband who was there with her, and he did eat. He did it out of envy because of what he had just experienced. See, and that's a sin in the eyes of God. And he was guilty of that. And murder. He was guilty of that because innocent was destroyed, and a life that was in the blood was destroyed by his actions. And that made him guilty of murder. It was destroyed. Drunkenness was committed by the female, and that she was overcome by the rhetoric of Satan to the point that her mind became drunken, and she went and did eat in a drunken, intoxicated state. Reviling was committed by Adam, a natural and righteous possession of half-drunken and flavorsome scholars who, after supper, paraded through the streets, and this was what Adam did after their eyes were open, and they paraded into part of the garden to find material to make them napkins to cover themselves and to hide that part of their body or anatomy, to where they wouldn't be ashamed happening because of something good. Because of something evil, they try to do a good because of something evil, and you just can't do that in the eyes of God. In other words, going and putting a napkin to hide that part of your nakedness don't change anything. You're still guilty. So when you go and do that, you're committing a sin. It's something similar to hypocrisy. You know, I sin and I pray and God will forgive me. Well, it ain't that simple, see? And this is what Adam was guilty of when he went and did that, because he had still committed a sin. Don't matter about him wearing an apron. Don't matter about him knowing he ain't naked no more. He still committed a sin. And tried to hide it or feel good about it by covering himself up. See, all of the works of the flesh was committed there